Regarding settlement time, I think it tied into the aspect of adding different sort of assets to your portfolio view, right? It started with crypto. Now we see our crypto account right next to our brokerage account. And we see that being traded 24/7 all the time. When do you think, if ever, markets will enter into, we're talking about 24 by 5, how about a 24 by 7? And do you also see a future of T plus 0 ever happening?
The US is certainly leading the way in that regard. So we're already seeing outside of a market making outside of normal trading hours, and they are talking about extending it. So I think the main market, the major global markets will go there. I don't think we'll see that from all markets because I think you just need a certain size to be able to support that. I can't see ASX getting there, but certainly I think we will see, as you said, Michael, more digital assets sitting side by side with traditional assets. And they do have ability to trade 24/7 on the digital side. I'm just not sure some of the smaller global markets will have enough liquidity to trade outside of ours, but certainly the global markets will get there. And I think you'll just see continued growth in that. I think, and I'll talk about this in a few minutes' time when we look at where we're going, where do we see the future. I do think we're starting to see this with SIBO already, this concept of intra-exchange trading, a stock that lists in on SIBO in Australia or in the US that you can trade on SIBO Australia with your Aussie dollars and report on it locally. And I think we're going to see more of that. So effectively a bit of a breaking down of the constructs as we know them today. We look at NYSE and we look at that as an exchange. We look at NASDAQ and we look at that as an exchange. We look at ASX and I think you're going to start to see more of a global theme or thematic play around those markets. And I think those constructs over time will be broken down and investors will have more interoperability between exchanges and more access to products across exchanges, as opposed to being, this is an exchange, you need to go to this broker to access this exchange and trade that stock. I just think over time we're going to start to see that break down.